This video is an active floor sequence which will focus on the hips. You'll want to have 2 yoga blocks, a strap, and possibly a bolster for Shavasana at the end of class. So make sure you have all of those near you, and then come onto your back, bend your knees, walk your feet in a little bit towards you, separate your feet wider than hips width, and allow your knees to fall in towards each other. Bring your arms out to the sides, turn your palms up, close your eyes, and just start to focus in on your breath. Allow your belly to relax. Begin to take a few deeper breaths here. As you inhale, first your belly rises and expands, then your chest lifts. And as you exhale, chest lowers, belly pulls in and down. Walk your feet in towards each other. Pull your knees into your chest and rock a little right to left. First, we'll stretch our hamstrings. So place your strap on the sole of your right foot. Hold on to each side of the strap with one hand. And then either stay with your left knee bent with your left sole of the foot to the floor, or you could also extend your left leg long. Flex your feet. Keep the fronts of your thighs active. And really work to straighten your right leg. Let's switch it over to the other side. Bend your right knee. Place the strap on the sole of the left foot. If you kept the opposite knee bent with the foot to the floor, do that on this side as well, or you could extend your right leg straight. Most important though here is the left leg is straight, left thigh engaged, left foot flexed. If your right leg is extended, you would also flex your right foot. And then just relax your face, take a couple more breaths. Bend your left knee. Place your strap to the side. Bring your right arm overhead, roll over to your right side, and make your way up. Tabletop position. Shoulders stacked approximately over the wrists and hips over the knees. Spread your fingers wide. Make sure that your wrist creases are parallel to the front end of your yoga mat. As you inhale, you'll take a little back bend, and then as you exhale, you'll press into your hands, chin to chest, round. So again, inhale, a little bit of a back bend, chest pulls forward, shoulders move back. Exhale, press into your hands, chin to chest, round the spine. And continue just like that. Inhales for the little bit of a back bend. The exhales, you round, chin to chest. Finish up that next exhale and bring your hips back towards your heels for an extended child's pose. Arms are out in front, palms pressed to the floor. Lift your forearms and elbows off the floor. If for any reason this pose is uncomfortable in your knees, your ankles, your shoulders, you can always just come back to your tabletop and do a few more cat-cows while we're here in child's pose. From child's pose, make your way up. Find your 2 blocks, place them at the front of your mat about shoulder width apart at their highest level. Step your right foot forward, your left knee is on the floor. Make sure that your right knee is stacked directly over the right ankle. Pull your belly in, lift your chest, and relax your shoulders down. You should feel a stretch on the front of your left hip. Tuck your left toes under, press your hands into your blocks, and start to straighten through your legs as much as you can. You may need to adjust the position of your blocks so the blocks are directly under the shoulders. If your hamstrings are a little bit more open here and it's easy for you to straighten your right leg, you could reduce the height of the blocks. You could even bring your hands to the floor, but work with a long spine so you continue to pull your chest forward the entire time. Bend your right knee. Place your left knee down to the floor, and then take your blocks with you as you move your hips back. Your left hip is stacked over the left knee. We're in a half splits here. Your right leg is straight. If possible, pull your right toes towards your shin. The foot is flexed and your right thigh is active. So you're stretching the back of your right leg here, the hamstrings. Bend your right knee. Set the blocks to the side. Place your left hand down to the floor, your right hand to the top of your right thigh, and start to take an easy twist to the right. Pull your right shoulder back. Place your right hand down. Step your right leg back and come into that extended child's pose. Once again, this time an option to stretch the shoulders. Bring your elbows closer together so they're only shoulder width apart. The palms come together. You bend your elbows and fingertips point up towards the ceiling. And again, if this is too much or uncomfortable in any way, just come up to your tabletop and move through those cat-cows with the breath. Those little inhales with the back bend, exhales with the rounded spine. That's cat-cow. Let's come out of our child's pose if you're there, hands down. Place your blocks back on your mat for low lunge now on the left side. Our left foot steps forward, our right knee is to the floor. Make sure your left knee is stacked directly over the left ankle, so you might need to move your left foot forward a bit. Lift your chest. Relax your shoulders down, relax your face. Tuck your right toes under, press your hands into the blocks and find that hamstring stretch. So we're really working to straighten the left leg as much as we can. The left outer hip pulls back as well. Adjust the blocks if needed. The position, maybe shorter height, and keep your spine long. Bend your left knee, bring your right knee to the floor. Take your blocks with you as you move your hips back for half splits now on the left side. Flex the left foot, pull your toes back, and see if you can straighten completely through your left leg. Continue to work your left outer hip back, stretching your left hamstring. Bend your left knee. Move the blocks out of the way. Place your right hand to the floor on the inside of your left foot, left hand top of your left thigh, and start to take that twist now to the left. So press the left hand down to the top of your leg. Bring your left shoulder back. Place your left hand back down, step the left foot back. Child's pose once again, hips back towards your heels, big toes closer together. Knees can be separated or together. Your arms are out in front. Come on out of child's pose and onto your back. Bend your knees, walk your heels in towards you. Feet and knees are hips width apart, toes point forward, then press into your feet, lift your hips, and place one of your blocks under your sacrum. If you haven't done this before, use the lowest level to the block, and the sacrum is just below the lumbar. There's a flat bony area that should be able to support your hips comfortably. Bring your right ankle to the top of your left thigh and flex your right foot. Passive opening here on the hip. Your right knee just falls over to the side. Let's switch it over to the left side. So place your right foot down, your left ankle to the top of your right thigh. Pull the left toes back and allow the left knee to open to the side. Place the left foot back to the floor and start to pull your right knee in towards your chest. You can either interlace your fingers on the front of your right shin, or as I'm showing here, you can interlace the fingers on the back of the right leg onto the hamstring. Extend your left leg straight, but allow your left heel to rest to the floor as you pull your right knee in towards your chest. You should feel a stretch on the front of your left hip. If all you feel is a back bend, you may need to reduce the height of the block that you have under the sacrum. Bring your left foot back in, place your right foot down, and just switch it over to the other side. So left knee pulls in. You choose if you'd like to interlace fingers on the top of the left shin or onto the back of the leg. Your right leg is straight, right heel rests to the floor. Bring your right foot back in towards you. Set your left foot down to the floor. So a little optional here, mini inversion. If you do not have high blood pressure and you are not pregnant and you'd like to give this a try, you can. Otherwise, just stay in the pose that we were just in with the feet to the floor. So if you'd like to give the modified inversion a try, hold on to the block with both hands and lift your legs straight up. Bring your legs together. Keep your legs active. Your neck and your face, your shoulders are all relaxed. If you brought your legs up, bend your knees, slowly step the feet back to the floor. Press both feet into the floor. Everyone, lift your hips off the block. Hips come back down to the floor, and then pull your knees in towards your chest. Rock a little right to left. We'll set up for our resting pose. If you would like to use a bolster, come on up and find the bolster and then place it under your knees. Make sure if you're using the bolster that the backs of the knees are supported and your heels still rest to the floor once your legs extend out in front. And of course, the bolster is just optional. Come onto your back, arms are out by the sides, palms turn up, relax your legs and close your eyes. Bring your focus back to your breath. Soften your belly. See if you can keep your focus on your breath, following the rise and fall of your belly with every inhale and exhale. Allow your body to become more relaxed with every exhale. Be sure to check in through your face, softening through the forehead, behind your eyes, and especially in the jaw. Letting the lower part of the jaw just sink down and back towards the floor. Relaxing your chin and your neck. Allowing a soft opening on the front of the shoulders and chest. Remain here for as long as you like. Enjoying a few minutes here just to relax and restore. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.